Let's divide the paragraph first. Okay, alright. This passage is adopted from Lane King. Can economics be ethical? Add to the recent debates about the economy have rediscovered the question, is that right? Where right means more than just profits or efficiency. Okay, so I guess it's the introduction to question. Some argue that because the free markets allow for personal choice, they are already ethical. Others have accepted the ethically critique and embrace corporate social responsibility. But before we can label any market outcome as immoral or sneer at economists who try to put a price on being ethical, we need to be clear on what we're talking about. Okay, so it is saying free market is ethical because of the personal choice. And there's still introducing the question. There are different views on where ethics should apply when someone makes an economic decision. Consider Adam Smith, widely regarded as the founder of modern economics. Adam Smith. He was a moral philosopher who believed sympathy for other was basis of ethics. We would call it empathy nowadays, okay? But one of his key insights in The Wealth of Nations was that acting on this empathy could be counterproductive. He observed people becoming better off when they put their own empathy aside and interacted in a self-interested way. Smith justifies self-behavior by the outcome. Okay, so this part is the result of Adam Smith experience, I guess. Is it experience though? Okay, let's say observation here. Observation. And okay, Adam Smith. So the moral was on the sympathy, but it came out that people were selfish. Okay. Whenever planners use cost-benefit analysis to justify a new railway line, or someone retains to boost his or her earning power, or a shopper buys one to get one free, they are using the same approach, empathizing with someone and seeking an outcome that makes the person as well off as possible. Although the person they are empathizing with may be themselves in the future. So those are for some examples. Okay, next paragraph. Instead of judging consequences, Aristotle, okay, there's a new guy coming out. Okay, Aristotle said ethics was about having the right character, displaying virtues like courage and honesty. It is a view put into practice whenever business leaders are chosen for their good character. Okay, so some example. So Aristotle said it was on having the right character. But it is hard philosophy to teach. Yeah, it is. Just how much loyalty should you show to a manufacturer that keeps losing money? Show too little, and you are a good corporate leader. Showing too much, and you're wasting money on unproductive capital. So they are contradicting. is. Aristotle thought there was a golden mean between the two extremes are too little and one was too much. And finding it was a matter of fine judgment. Okay, some results. But if ethics is about character, it's not clear what those characters should be. So there's some limitation, I guess. Limitation and implying further questions. Okay. And it said it was, there was a limitation. Limit, let's say limit. Okie dokie. Oh my god, did you not see? Okay, I think, okay. Never mind. There is yet another approach. Instead of rooting ethics in the character or consequence of actions. Oh, okay, so this was a character and this was a consequence. Let's say that. Consequence, character. Okay. We can focus on our actions themselves. So focus on this is the third approach. From this perspective, some things are right, some wrong. We should buy fair trade goods. We shouldn't tell lies. Advertisement ethics becomes a list of commandments. The examples. A catalog of do's and don'ts. Okay. When a finance official refuses to devalue a currency because they have promised not to, they are defining ethics this way. Yeah, okay, so these are the examples. According to this approach, devaluation can still be bad, even if it would make everybody better off. Yes, because you are lying. Next paragraph. Many moral, so this is basically like action themselves. It was an action, but it doesn't say like who was it though, does it? No, I don't think so. So action and some examples. Many moral dilemmas arise when these three versions pull in the different directions, but clashes are not inevitable. Oh yeah. Take fair trade coffee that is sold with a certification that indicates the farmers and workers who produced it were paid a fair age. For example, buying it might have good consequence. It is coffee. Be virtuous and also be the right way to act in a flawed market. Common ground like this suggests that even without agreement on where ethics applies, ethical economics is still possible. Yeah. So this is the conclusion or results. Let's say observation again. And coffee, where was it? Coffee. Okay, trade. This is example here, observations, and this is the examples. Whenever we feel queasy about perfect competitive markets, the problem is often rooted in a phony conception of people. I don't know what that phony means. The model of man on which classical economics is based on entirely rational and selfish being is a parody. Is it simile? Wait, is simile with the like to or as or something? Let's say simile. Wait, whenever we feel clear, get the problem is often rooted in the phony conception of people. So problem. The model of man on which classical economy is based entirely rational and selfish being is a parody. As John no. The philosopher who pioneered the model accepted. Okay, he accepted. John accepted. Most people, even economists, now accept that this economic man is a fiction. Okay. So most people think is a fiction, so okay. Contradicts between John and most people. We behave like a herd group. We fear losses more than we hope for gains. Rarely can our brains process all the relevant facts. Yeah. These human quirks mean we can never make purely rational decisions. Okay. Conclusion. A new wave of behavior economists aided by neuroscientists is trying to understand our psychology. Okay, so it talks about both alone and in groups so that okay, it talks about, so this is implications, talking about further research. Psychology, both alone and understand our decision in the marketplace more accurately. Okay, so cause and effect here. Cause and effect. But psychology can also help us understand why we react and discuss economic injustice or accept immoral law as is universal. So another cause. So this is another effect, which means that the relatively new science of for us, ethical economics would rather than emerge from one of the least likely places economists themselves. Okay, that was it. The graph here. Okay, coffee, fair trade coffee, regular fair trade coffee. So, okay. So, I mean, they are stable. They are stable. We have maximum at 2008 as about like maybe at this in, okay, wow, time, oh my god, sorry, I didn't feature this in. Time goes so fast, what the heck. I'll just say minimum. I didn't even solve the question. Minimum is, I don't know, because they are like so same. Oh, okay. This is a fair trade. Fair trade coffee. And we should do regular coffee too. Regular coffee. First of all, they are not stable. I mean, they were like down, up, so down, up. So their maximum was 2008, same as like 62, I guess, about 62. And their minimum was 2003 as about 22, I guess. And yes, it does support the passage because it has more fair trade coffee, I guess, than regular coffee. Okay, let's just end the, I mean, should I? No, let's just solve like this one page. Okay. The main purpose of this passage is the main purpose is why? Is to, I guess, to like explain the ethics on economy. Consider an ethical dilemma posed by cost-benefit analysis. This is out of scope. Describe a psychologist study. It wasn't about psychology. Argue that the free market prohibits ethical economics. I don't think it was prohibited. Examine ways of evaluating the ethics of economics. Was it really evaluate though? Yeah. Okay. In the passage, the author anticipates which following objections to criticizing the ethics of of free markets. Criticizing of free markets. I think it said it was ethical because they had a personal options or something. But but this is to criticize. Was there really a part that criticizing for the market? I don't know. Okay. Smith's association of free markets with ethical behavior still applies. No, it doesn't still applies today. Free markets are the best way to generate high profits, so ethics are secondary. No, it wasn't about to generate high profits. Secondary market are ethical because they are made possible by devalued currency. No, they are not ethical. Like, period. Devalued currency. Free markets are ethical because they are, okay, yeah, this is the right one. Which choice provides the best evidence? So it was, okay, let's go to preface first. It was about second paragraph, pretty sure. There you go. It's 4, 5. Okay.